Well, I started here on this door, this broken window. I got a new one for it. These little door handles and windows have a special little clip that puts in there, and then you just pop it on, and you got to have a special tool to get it off. It's a little flat thing that goes behind it. I didn't have that, so I just ripped off that side cover there. It was all messed up anyway. And to get the window out, I rolled it down. It looks like it's already off of this one roller. This back roller and front roller have a little special clip that hold them on. You don't want to lose them or buy some more. But I'm pretty sure what I have to do is just take this cross member loose and get this window down. You also have a rubber cover that goes on here. It's got 4 little screws in it. You got a bolt here behind the cover, inspection cover, one there and one there. And I've got one little Allen bolt up in there that I've got to take loose. Trying to find the right Allen wrench for it. I got a whole pile of stuff. They're either too big or too small. But I'll get the Allen, take that off. And I should be able to drop this window down in there. Enough to get the rollers off. Actually, the back one is already off. And I get this window in. I should be replacing these felts and everything in here. Obviously, these both were bad. At least the outside one. So, I'm gotta replace those. Whether I'll do that, I'm gonna put the window in it anyway. I should be able to. Should be able to get it in. Well, the way you got to do this, you got to take both of these felts out of here. Mine are pretty chewed up, and there's a big back channel that this sets in. There's a hole down there in that bottom, and you take all this stuff loose. I tried to get this out of here by leaving in the felts. It wouldn't go. But once I took my felts off, you just pull the window to the back. Don't look like it's a one-handed job. Anyway, I'll get this window out of here, and then we'll see if I can get the other one in. I'm hoping I can do it without loosening up this front part. I think you're supposed to. I'll see. And if I can get the new window in, I'll just stick a couple pieces of rubber in here to keep it from rattling. And I don't want to put the felts in until after this is painted. So I'll just have a window that's permanently rolled up. I looked at this piece and I thought it was bent. I didn't know for sure, but looking at the old one there, it looks like that's a window stop or something, and that piece is supposed to be flat. So now I gotta flatten that out the way it's supposed to be. Somebody probably dropped it right on the end and bent it. First I'll try to straighten it out with pliers, and then I'll be real careful with a couple hammers and get it straight. I don't want to bang on this too much. I really hate to break this window. I've got a good deal on it. It's only got a couple little scratches in it. New one's like $250 or something, and 200 plus the trim in the bottom, so this is not all rusted up or anything. I think I paid $75 for it, 20 shipping or something, but I got a good deal on a window. I hate to break it just straightening out a bracket. Now real easy. There's a piece of cake. I took the rest of the junk out of the door, took my vacuum down there and sucked everything out. Still got rust in it, but it's not so bad. And I just sprayed this edge here with some black primer. I still got rust down in the bottom of that door there. A couple more pieces of glass fell in it. I probably ought to spray that with some kind of rust stop or something. I can always do that. I can roll a window up, spray some crap down in the bottom, so it ain't really stopping me from putting in the window. Let this dry a little bit. Mostly I'm kind of hoping I don't have to take that window out again. So, and I know it's going to be hard to paint down in there, but at least this is good primer paint. And I sanded it real good, so I think my red color will stick to it, and I can squirt right down in there next to the window and get a lot of good red paint down in there, and then the felt's going to cover it up. Anyway, I'm about ready to try to stick this window back in. And then real easy, take a little doing to get this back part in. And I got it in and in the channel. Then I rolled the regulator up. It's not in the channels, but now I've got this piece of back stuff here. I don't know what you call it, some kind of a channel for the back of the window. And I'm just letting the thing set on the regulator. Try not to bang it or anything so it don't fall off. But if I can get that back piece in here, see if I can get a little light. You can see it there. That's it. Thing laying there. This piece right here. Not exactly sure how it goes, but it's got to go up under that window. Looks like the window's way too far forward right now for it. Can't really see. But anyway, take a little shuffling and try to get that thing in, and then I can start bolting up the window. Turned out that you've got to put that rear channel in first before you put the window in, because it won't fit. And you have to loosen this vent wing up. There's one bolt here, one there, and 2 adjustment screws. And you loosen those up and it'll go right in. Had a little problem with this one down in this bottom adjusting screw here. It's all the rest of these are coarse thread, but this one down here is fine thread, and it was welded onto the bracket. It broke off, so I'll have to reach in there with a open end and put another nut on it. So you want to be careful, don't mix up those coarse thread screws up on top with that bottom one down there, because you'll kind of strip it and have problems. Like I say, I got the window in. I've got half a roller and a good roller. The green one is out of the front, and the half a roller is in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and roll down the window and get it down here to this, where I can get to this back roller right here. Whoa, I almost dropped the window. And I'll put that roller in and put my clip on it, so at least I'll have one good roller. This one's split in half. Half of it's in here, and half of it's kind of hanging out. I don't know if I ought to try to put my good roller in there. Looks like the front one will hold. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to put that good roller in the back. And this one here, because the front's kind of mechanically being held in, and if I can get this one to hold, I'll probably be all right. I just don't want to drop that window down there and break it. Anyway, I'll see if I can get that roller on and see what it looks like. It rolls it up good and tight. When I try to roll it down, of course, that front roller is flopping around in there, so it lets the window drop. But that's all I wanted, was to get the window in it. The scratches look pretty bad now, but actually, for saving 150 bucks or so, those scratches are livable. So this kind of completes the door. Of course, I got some adjustments here that I didn't tighten up, and I got that gasket to put back on, and a couple patch hole covers here, and I'll kind of button that up, and I should be able to move on to something else for now. Kind of the final product. I wire brushed a little bit of this shit here. The guy had all kinds of tape and duct tape, cloth tape, all kinds of stuff all over this window. I think I'll just take a DA and knock all this down, and maybe just squirt a little black primer on it for now. But it's got a window in it. Rolls up and down. I need to put all the stuff. I started playing with this back window. It's got a pretty big gap here, but it looks like the regulator's kind of something wrong in there, so I may have to fix that. But for now, we have a window in it, and wasn't too bad. Probably if you did it every day, it wouldn't be bad at all. But I watched some YouTube videos of a couple guys doing it, so hopefully this one will be of a little bit of use to somebody. So if you like this stuff, please like and subscribe. I'm a long ways away from 1,000 subscribers, but doing my best. This Mustang is going to be pretty nice, I think. With all these patch panels. Motor looks good. I fired it up this morning. Just touch the starter, vroom. Got another big fan coming. Well, you've watched any of these other videos, you see what's coming. So I'm gonna have lunch and think of my next thing. I think I'm gonna pull that carburetor loose and see if I can get that leak stopped. Moving along here, got me a few foo-foos. There's a nice Edelbrock air cleaner. I used a 10-inch one so it would clear that distributor. And I got my electric choke and everything working. I got all the fuel leaks sealed. Fires right up. Idles good. Runs good. Forward linkage works. I got some more stuff here. These are got me a box of bulbs, 1157, but I got some really extremely nice brand new tail lights. I took them, unwrapped them, and they're real high quality. So I'll go ahead and put my tail lights in. I should be able to drive this thing today. Got to crawl under there and fix that emergency brake. It's kind of difficult with no emergency brake to put the thing in neutral and let it idle. So you got to have, if it's automatic, it's one thing, you put it in park, but on a 4-speed, you just about have to have emergency brake. Well, I got one turn signal in the back. It's all right. And I started looking at this one, and I found the wires hanging down there on the bottom. I cleaned them up best I could. I pulled this headlight bucket off of here. It don't look too bad in here. Don't look real good, but don't look too bad. So I can get a hold of my wires through this hole. I was hoping I'd have a better shot than that. You can see they're down in there. There we go. But at least I can hook up the turn signal and try to get the electrical fixed up to get this done. I was looking at the side, and it's got a pretty good gap right in there, and looks like it's been hit with a bumper. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to save this fender. This valence is kind of bent up quite a bit. It looks good from the top, but I can see right there that it's got a big Bondo crack in it. And looking at it from the bottom, it's bent down here. I don't know. Maybe I'll beat it out and save it. Maybe I'll just cut it off and weld a new piece in. There's quite a bit of rust under there, but it's not super bad. Eyebrow here, it's got a pretty big dent in it. This stuff is pot metal. You usually can't really straighten it without breaking it. I'll probably try to get it fixed, but I think my best bet would just buy another one. We'll see. I got my wires here where I can get to them. Let's see if I can get some electrical going on. turn signal was working, but not very well. It had paint all over inside and out, and I cleaned it up with a wire brush best I could. It's really not good enough. I'll have to buy another turn signal. I broke the bulb to get it out, but it did come out. So I'll put a new bulb and put it all back together, and it should work. But I'll have to buy another one. This is going to be a really nice car, and I don't want to. That's probably good enough. I don't know. I might be able to polish it a little more, but these little details are basically what make your car worth money. And I'm trying to, I'm going to try to get good money out of it. So a few $100s worth of chrome foo-foos. Even if I get a really good used one, that would be good enough. I don't have to get crazy with it. For now, I just want the turn signal to work. Well, there it is, cleaned up, put back in. Looks pretty good, better than that blue paint. Ground is not real good on it right now. I've got another ground, but the light itself is working right. I don't know, there's a plug here that probably goes into a ground harness, but I haven't figured that out. But the light itself is pretty decent. The chrome turned out pretty good. I think when I get it painted and everything, I'll still want to put in some new ones. I did a quick look there. They're about 50, 60 bucks a piece. So, but for now, good enough for a driver. Fancy new turn signals. Nice and bright. Tail lights are good. Both turn signals work. I don't know about the front at this point. Probably not. Nope. So, figure out what I can do this one. I realized that if I wire brush that thing, it's be a lot easier to try to do it while it's in the or on the car, rather than trying to do it holding it by my leg. Turn signal is really bad. They just had screws going through into the pot metal holding it together. The wires are broke off. They tried to put some kind of fitting on here. Again, evidence they painted over the whole thing. I think I'm going to try to just put these screws back through there. You can see right there where one of them come through. Just try to put that back together. I'm not even going to bother trying to clean it up. I'm just going to cut the ends of this off. See if I can find some good wires in there. And hopefully that bulb still works. I'm not even going to try to take that bulb out. If I have to, I will. But this is just too much of a mess to try to resolve it all. The bolts that hold the valence together to the fender over there, there's really nothing in it. It's just loose flopping around. I'll try to tighten it up a little bit just so it don't rattle. Put some washers and bolts in it. Try to fix this. It looks like battery acid got to it. One of the studs came out of here. I'll try to put that back in and JB weld it. I don't know how well it'll hold, but like I said, all I'm trying to do is get a turn signal in it, and we'll just cut some of that off there and see what I can get done.